What's up everyone? Josh Dale here, owner-operator of the People's Dietitian blog. When I started the blog, I wanted to do a couple things with it. One, promote nutrition, specifically evidence-based nutrition information. Two, promote the sport of grip, which you can kind of think of as strongman, but all the events focus on hand and wrist strength. And then three, I wanted to have a little fun with the firearms enthusiasm. So tonight's topic will be focused on grip. The National Grip Championships are coming up in about 2 weeks or so, July 16th. They're out in Crooksville, Ohio. One of the events, one of the most popular events, is the grippers. So I'm going to demonstrate a few grippers here tonight. This gripper is an HG 150. It's been calibrated at around 65 pounds. So the way that most people think of grippers, in other words, people that don't do grip sport, as far as closing them, they would perform what you would call a table no set close. So that would be where you would put the gripper down on something, say this is your table, and then you pick it up with one hand, and then you just close it. Which is fine and dandy, but you know, as you get into heavier duty grippers, you need to come up with a way so everybody can start from the same place. And this is one of the most divisive topics in all of grip for sure. So what you're going to see in most contests, including the National Grip Contest, the National Grip Championships, is what's called a parallel set. So the way they're going to measure that in the National Championships is with a 20 millimeter block. I just use the outer shell of a razor knife, if you will. I've measured it. It's just a little north of 20 millimeters. So in this instance, what you would do is just set the gripper, insert the block, and close. I shouldn't say typically, the last 6 weeks or so, I've been trading what they call the table no set stuff, like we showed, on the advice of Nick Zena. He's a world-class 242-pound arm wrestler. So going into Grip Nationals here, I want to get a couple workouts into what we call in grip, grease the groove. And that's just a layman's term for describing, recruiting motor units, if you will. In other words, making sure your CNS is primed and can do the motions or the movements without much thought. The more CNS involvement or recruitment you have, the better your motor units are, the more efficient the movement. So I want to get my motor units back where they need to be, get my CNS up and ready for some of this 20 millimeter block stuff since I've been concentrating on the TNS. So what I'm going to demonstrate on the video here is some 20 millimeter block stuff with the famous Iron Mine No. 3 gripper. So here's the Iron Mine No. 3. I hope you can see the threes here. This particular gripper was calibrated at 146 pounds and some change by Chris Rice. So we'll see how many I can get tonight. Looks like 7. Definitely have some work to do. I'm usually north of 10, so it's just getting the motor units back, getting the motions down. I'm not concerned. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found it informative, and I hope that it inspired you to try some grip contests. So as always, if you have any questions about grip, nutrition, etc., please post them on my blog. That's peoplesdietitian.blogspot. Thank you.